All right, Nehemiah 3, verse number 26. Like I said this morning, we're going to be continuing on in our series here on rebuilding the gates, the Christian gates for your life. The city of Jerusalem is a picture of your life. It's a picture of how the Lord wants your whole life to be a city of peace. He wants you to have peace inside. You know, in the New Testament, he would have the disciples on the boat, and the storm would come, and he would show how simply the waves and the wind would obey his voice. The least rebellious thing on this planet was creation. The most rebellious was mankind. I wish I would be that submissive, just to simply, when he says a word, just to do it. And yet creation did that. But even then, you know, he knew that the greatest accomplishment wasn't to calm the seas and stop the winds. It was to bring peace into man's heart. And that's where the difficulty is, because we don't obey like the seas and the wind. And if we would have peace. Amen. So these several gates that we've been looking at, they're really, when you look at them, each one is in place and they're in the right order as you go through. You know you need the one before you get to the next one. And so we know this is of the Lord. I want to show you this, the graphic here first. Here you have the city of Jerusalem. You can see the arrow up top. That's where we started with the sheep gate. Then we began working around to the fish gate, the old gate, and then we went to the valley gate, and then we went to the dung gate. And last week we talked about the fountain gate. So basically the valley gate is that aspect of humility before God, is coming lowly before him. And after that, the dung gate is where they'd bring the refuse of the city out and throw it into the Kidron Valley to get rid of it, where it would burn. And that's where Jesus